There's me, there's us. There's them. We live in Dorset. So that's me, that's her, that's them. And together we are the Bear Fam. So Bear Fam, it's Sunday evening. It's my second trip up the hill today. I was up here at 7:30 this morning before I went up to the hospital. And here I am again after the hospital. Those parents of you that have had kids in hospital will know if you have to come away. It's just the look on their face. I just feel so guilty. But on the flip side, my normal dog sitter is not dog sitting because of COVID. And I don't really know or trust anybody else enough to come and have them full time. Don't know if I've ever mentioned Bailey, but there's a lady at the back with a dog called Bailey. I might have mentioned it in the last vlog actually. She came the day before yesterday, but I think she must have been busy today because there was no contact today. My direct neighbours have literally stopped me on the way out because I don't think I told you, but the first night she was in hospital, we were up sort of like 3:30 in the morning, and then by the time I got home again, and it was like gone 10 that sort of night, and I was just, well, I don't think even in the old days when I had energy and I worked a night shift and then stayed up all day and then sort of went back to work, sort of literally did like a day and a half. I don't remember ever being so tired as I was. And I was literally, lovely, the sun's starting to set. Sorry, distracted. The bay's looking beautiful as well. So I can't even think straight now. So I came home and I was like zombie-ish, and unbeknown to me, I went to bed and I left Moo locked outside. And I woke up to my back door being pounded, or I don't know if it was my back door or whether it was their back door, but they were shouting really loudly, "Lisa! Lisa!" And yeah, I woke up and let the dog in. But it's the first time I've seen them since. And this is the neighbours to one side. They literally just said to me, "Well, just let us know and we'll do anything we can." Bless them. And they smoke a bit of weed most nights. And Ellie's nicknamed it Weed O'Clock. Now, I didn't think they'd heard us, but they've obviously heard us. And she's just said, "If ever our smoking bothers you, you've only got to say, Lisa." And I'm like, "Oh, no, it doesn't bother us. It's just Ellie's decided to call it Weed O'Clock." And she was like, so that's done and explained. I was going to put a note through their door, but I just, on top of everything else, it was just too much like hard work. Gonna have to get up even earlier tomorrow because the traffic up to Dorchester, that's not so bad, but the parking at the hospital will just be, it's just like no spaces by 8 o'clock in the morning. At least at the weekend, you know, there's plenty of disabled bays and be lots of room to park, but there won't be tomorrow. So she's spending her 4th day. It's her 3rd night tonight in hospital. They're going to redo the bloods again tomorrow. Her ALT, liver, something, whatever the reading of ALT is in the bloods. It's not the function. The function's fine. It's whatever the ALT is. Keep meaning to ask. The first time they did it, it was raised, and then the second time they did it, it had gone up even further. They're keeping on top of her pain with Oromorph and paracetamol and ibuprofen, like a mixture. But she started itching like mad this evening. Well, it started yesterday actually, and then it's got worse today. So they think that's an allergic reaction to the Oromorph. It's a known side effect apparently. So, then on top of that, she's on the contraceptive pill because of her really, really strong periods. and they've said that she's going to have to stop her pill and start another one, because once you've had liver stroke gallbladder problems... Oh, was that Bailey? Oh, well, that's all I need this time of night. Bear with me, people. Right. Sun nearly gone. I've missed the whole day. Beautiful day, wasn't it? We just about see a bit of it out of our window. But she's in such a small room, it's a bit like a cupboard. And there are pros and cons to it, aren't there, being in a room on your own. So, but I'm shattered. I just don't seem to be catching up on my sleep at the moment. Had 8 hours last night, but it's just not enough for me. I need a minimum of 10, preferably 12. She looks the same. We're just both starved of sleep for the time being. So there's no real progress, but Monday tomorrow, I think things will start moving tomorrow. I got to the bottom of one doctor telling me she'd need an operation and one saying she wouldn't. I think there's been a bit of a conflab from what I understand, and they've actually gone to the paediatric team at Southampton Hospital to ask for help and guidance, because it's so unusual a case. And they've decided for the time being to just do the antibiotics, despite the fact they're saying it's viral, but they're saying they're doing antibiotics in case the backup or the blockage or whatever it is causes an infection subsequent to that, or they then decide to operate and then the body's got a jump start. So that's why the antibiotics. I was a bit perplexed on that one, and that's why one said operate, one said not. So it's yes and no, because at the moment they're deciding no, but if things don't start to radically improve soon, I think it's going to be a yes. Oh, I was saying about the pill. Yeah, apparently the combined pill, if you've had liver or whatever function problems, is a no-no. So she's going to have to come off the pill she's been on for a year. How pretty is that? Sorry, taking a thumbnail. Yeah, that's another development. But there we go. Right, my arm's aching. I'm going home for a glass of... I quite fancy a glass of wine, but I have a feeling it's going to give me a headache. I don't know. Anyway, just a short vlog. Catch you up on what's happening. And keep a record for posterity at the same time. Right. I still feel guilty leaving her up there on her own. Right, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will catch you as soon as I'm able. Sending love.
Do you know that Ellie